Well, hello and welcome to this exciting video. Today we're playing American Truck Simulator. We are hauling a telescopic handler from Chicago down to Springfield, Illinois, I believe. Let's just pop that on the screen. Yes, we're going to Springfield, Illinois, Taylor Construction. So what do you say we just jump in the truck and get moving? Alrighty. Let's see, I do believe my brake is, nope, the brake was not set. So let's get rolling. Alrighty. And I think for now you've seen enough of my pretty face. So let's just disappear that off the screen. And we're going to put up my GPS because why not? Of course, we're going to have to throw some mirrors up. Everybody is having a good day. Now, I am not new to American Truck Simulator. I have been playing this game since the day it was released, back in 2016. I believe it was in December of 2016. Correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong. I've been playing this game from 1996 to 2008. I was a truck driver in real life, so I enjoy this game as a simulator. Helps with my immersion, you know, to kind of get back the feel of driving a truck, which I did not voluntarily step away from. Medical issue forced me to step away. Now, as much time has passed, it's been almost 18 years, or been around 18 years. I don't think I would want to go back to it in real life. Things have changed a lot. Traffic's gotten a lot worse too in 18 years. I remember when I was driving, the older truckers were bitching about how much traffic had changed and gotten worse. Well, now see what they're talking about as time passes by. More and more people are here, and we have more cars on the road. Alright, what do we need for here? People here going to turn left, okay. Go through different phases when I'm playing this game, and right now I am in the super realistic phase. So I am driving as legal as possible, driving realistic. Got fatigue set to on, so I do have to sleep. Got all fines turned on, advanced coupling, air brake simulation, realistic fuel consumption. Got the truck stability turned down so that it can actually roll over if I do something wrong. The default setting to this keeps the truck planted pretty well to the ground, and that's not very realistic. In real life, you take a corner a little too fast.
Please mind the speed.
Recovery gear there.
Please watch the speed.
You see, like right now, no, I'm not speeding. I don't know what she's talking about. I was probably speeding back there. Let me know down in the comments, do you play the game? Did you just start playing, or are you thinking about getting the game? Okay, drop me a comment, let me know, so I can kind of get a feel for what type of content to make here on this brand new channel. You have Illinois. What do you think of Illinois? I like it so far. I have actually not done a lot of exploring in Illinois. I've grabbed a couple loads out of Chicago and then, you know, gone elsewhere. I decided to do some shorter loads and stay in Illinois for a little while. Look at that. Nice. do have my game set to manual shifting, driving at 18 speed, and I've got a way to set up a shifter cam. We'll probably do that here in a minute. So far I've only got my one webcam hooked up, and that's so that you get to see me. But to do my shift cam, I use my phone on a tripod, so I have to add that in editing. I'm gonna see if I can get a second webcam. Hopefully you can hook more than one webcam up. That way I can just capture it all at one time here with OBS. That's what I'm using to record the screen here. So I'll probably go ahead and do that here in a minute. Let me turn that off so I can pick my nose without you seeing me do that. Just remember, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you probably shouldn't pick your friend's nose, unless you have that weird kind of relationship. Shout out to Penalty Box. I don't know, dude, what do you think? Do we have that kind of relationship? His response part will be, fuck no. Chilling at the light here. That truck. Look at it. Oops, installed it. Let's go back to first person view. What I need to do is add a GPS to the dashboard or the windshield so I can turn that annoying thing off right there. And I also plan on adding a couple of monitors so I can have a much wider field of view, and then I can get rid of those UI mirrors. Those two things right there ought to help a lot with the immersion, whatever.
Caution. Please watch the speed
Apparently at some point they changed the truck speed limit in Illinois.
Please
When I was still driving, last time I was in Illinois when I was driving, everywhere in the state of Illinois, the truck speed limit was 55. You could not legally go faster than 55 miles an hour. Yeah, we used to, for that reason, call
Caution.
Illinois
Please watch the speed
Illinoising.
Keep left.
Be talking to somebody on the phone and tell them right now I'm Illinois. Let's throw that GPS back up there. Set a little cruise control. Now I am running a wheel with pedals. Got an old Logitech. Sometimes I can't talk. You will learn that pretty quick if you hang around me. Got a Logitech G27 wheel that I bought 12, 13 years ago, and it was outdated when I bought it. I did get it new, but I think it was just leftover stock. But it has treated me good. I've had no issues. Well, I've had some issues with it, but it turns out it wasn't the wheel. It was either some settings in my computer or a loose connection somewhere. It is still working, knock on wood. It keeps doing that. Logitech G27 did come with a little shifter. I'm not using that shifter because years ago I added a Fanatec shifter. And also years ago, about 8 years ago, I got this really nice Eaton shift knob. It's got the splitter button and range button. I bought it from a company who is no longer around. Matter of fact, shortly after I got mine, there was a bunch of complaints circulating that they placed orders and given the money, and weeks had gone by, no product, and they could not get a hold of them. They wouldn't return emails. And that's the last I heard. And last time I went looking for them, couldn't find them anywhere, so I'm just glad I got mine. Feel bad for everybody that got ripped off. But nowadays, there's several companies making these. You can get them cheaply on Amazon, eBay. So it really does add to the realism if you're driving a manual transmission to have that Eaton shift knob on there, so you can shift just like a real truck driver. Let's put our speed up. We can go 65 now. Now back to the controls. I get the name Stumpy because I am missing my left leg. So a clutch pedal is of no use to me. So what I did is took an old Logitech flight stick, and it's got a little throttle slide on it. I have mapped that to my clutch pedal. So I use my left hand to engage and disengage the clutch with that little slide. I use it to get the truck rolling, and then I float the gears from there. That's why you'll hear me scratching the gears so much. I very rarely use the clutch to shift. I still got one gear to go. There we go. Okay. We are back. We are at a fuel stop, even though I don't need fuel. Alrighty. Let's get rid of my face. Let's jump back in the truck. And let's see how this shift cam turns out. Got my button box right here. These are more buttons. I use this shifter for different things, like I use it to roll my window up and down. There we go. Window up, window down. Use that for activate/enter. I also have activate enter here. I've got start button over here, and because I stall it a lot since this last update, the clutch is so touchy and it stalls so easy, I also have a start button mapped over here. Since my left hand's right here on the clutch, should I stall it, boom, I can just hit right here. Okay, let's check our lights. That should be off, on. Come around in front of the truck. Yep, there we go, we got lights. Release the brakes, and we are gone. Rid of that Jake brake, there we go. Running an International 9900 with 600 horsepower. I believe it's a Cummins. Tell you what, why don't we swing in the shop real quick and see what it has for sure. Let me see if I can get that GPS up on the dash or the windshield. Tell you what, make a big circle.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Okay, so we have a Cummins ISX 600 horse, and there is apparently no way to add a GPS to this truck without a mod or something. So let's just get on down the road. turn that shift cam back on.
Turn left. Keep right.
Only got 80
and
miles
then
left to go.
Straight on.
So what do you say we get that done?
Go straight on.
That, get rid of those. And I can just look to the left, look at these mirrors.
Keep left. Keep left.
I need to watch our speed through here anyway. Give this guy a few minutes to get up to speed. Let's roll the windows back up, shall we?
Keep
There
right.
we go.
And then turn right.
Alright, keep right, it says. We are clear on the right.
Turn right.
Okay, welcome back. We are approaching our delivery.
And then exit right.
Start slowing it down.
Exit
Now I'm in
right.
8 high or 8 over, as I like to think of it. The 2-speed splitter here on the side here. That's direct is back, over is forward, or low is back, high is forward, however you want to look at it. So just leaving in overdrive, I'm just going to grab a full gear going down, so I'm in 7 high now. It looks like we're going to be making a left up here. So this traffic's going to let us over. Well, let's see, that's not the right gear for that speed.
Go straight on.
That's better. Alright, now we got a chance to get that lane. Still in overdrive, or over the splitter. What that will do is go down to low and then hit the next full gear. No, I won't. So we'll just come to a stop, put it in first low, first direct. Ah, come on, get in there. Your floating gears in this latest version, if you're not grinding, that means you're getting it perfectly timed. I mean, you got to be perfect for not to grind.
And then turn right.
A tenth of a second past that, and it just won't go in gear, and you have to recover by either raising the RPMs up slightly
Turn
or
right.
jamming. Generally, that's what you have to do. So if you're a split second early, it'll grind, but it'll go in if you just wait for it. So I like to be a hair on the early side. If I don't hear it grind, that means I almost missed it. And then you have to be so delicate with the clutch in this latest update. I don't like it at all. in a real truck in first gear, even with 80,000 pounds on,
Turn right.
you dump the clutch. It's not pretty, but it ain't stalling either. It is incredibly difficult to stall a real semi-truck. So they have it all wrong. They have it completely wrong with the physics of the clutch engagement. But I think that is because most players play in automatic mode, so they don't spend a lot of time tweaking the manual mode. That's my theory anyway. I need to get in there and just set difficult parking always. I needed to do that. And I am going over here somewhere, trying to see if I can see where they want me. So I know how to approach it. Oh, I think I gotta get down in that hole. Alright, we're gonna cheat a little bit. Use the dev cam, which if you know, you know, and if you don't, there's videos on YouTube, and I will make a video about it soon. Yeah, I think I just need to back into this hole. So let's just do that real quick. Driver's window down, turn on our four ways. Okay, here we go. Both mirrors up. Stop the truck because using this top-down view I kind of consider cheating, but if I stop the truck it's like I'm getting out and looking, or I don't know, I mean we could say I carry a drone with me and I just throw the drone up to get this shot. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. See in my hood mirror kind of what I'm needing to see. Alright, let's get out and look. Oh, I have to clip that fence right there. Take a little pull up. Kind of close to that dozer. We are. Liking that better. Yep. Looking good. enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to get notified of future videos, make sure you hit that notification bell. And until we meet again, toodles.